Hello and welcome. My name is Michelle Ashton, and I am the founder and CEO of Digital Pioneers Academy. At DPA, we have an amazing mission to develop the next generation of innovators. We want our scholars to think thoughtfully, creatively, and critically about complex problems. We are unapologetic college prep, computer science, and committed to serving all scholars. We are also unapologetically Black and excellent. As you can imagine, coronavirus is a complex problem. Today, we are taking a moment to recognize a huge step in solving this very complex problem: taking the shot. My job today is to actually keep us moving, but I want to take a moment to extend some thanks. I first want to thank our DPA board, staff, our families, and our scholars for trusting us to keep our scholars safe as we prepare every one of our scholars to be on the path to college and career, the 2 C's. But this year, we added a 3rd C, community. We would not be here today if it were not for the broader community coming together. This year has been a transition. At DPA, we say, from Zoom to the room. Our scholars, our staff, and our families have been so excited to be back in person. And we are proud to be safely back in person after almost 18 months apart. Our scholars have grown, they have outworked everybody, and they have kept our community together. I also want to thank our city leaders, Dr. Walker Davis and Mr. Rick Cruz from the Public Charter School Board, Shannon Hodge from the Alliance, our funding partners, Ed Ford, City Bridge, Marriott, and others to say a few words, because the broader community has come together to bring us back into the room where scholars can learn. I especially want to thank our city's school leaders, including Chancellor Farabee, all the charter LEAs, and our independent schools across the city. This has been a very difficult time to lead, and I want to thank you for that. Thank you on behalf of all of the city's students and families. And because of that, we need to give our school leaders across the city an Air 5.
Oh,
yes. Oh, no, an Air 5 is just one. So Air 5, not a 10. All right, on the count of 3, we're going to give our school leaders across the city an Air 5. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. I also want to acknowledge one more person, and that is the mayor. Her tireless efforts to get schools open, to get educators and scholars vaccinated, and to provide incentives to do it, at least deserves an Air 10. So with that, let's give our mayor an Air 10. Again, I want to thank you all for being here. It is now my job to bring up our next presenter. At DPA, one of our core values is optimism. We create authentic positivity even in the toughest moments. And let me tell you, the last 18 months, there have been a number of tough moments. But there is no one in this city who has lived this value more than our Deputy Mayor of Education, Paul Kine. He has been consistently, almost annoyingly, optimistic, even in these tough moments. That is a compliment, Paul. I want you to know that. because he has been relentless in pursuit of what is best for our scholars. He has said time and time again, we need our scholars in person. And for that, I want to say thank you, and please give a warm welcome to our Deputy Mayor of Education, Paul Kahn.
First of all, I want to thank you, Principal Ashton, for having us here today. And of course, we remain extremely grateful to all of the educators here at Digital Pioneers for all of the relentless effort over the past 18 months. You all have been working tirelessly to provide a very high-quality education for your scholars and setting an example for us as a city. So thank you. It really has been a truly challenging 18 months, but thanks to your hard work and those of educators across the city, our scholars and students are back in classrooms, and we've seen really strong enrollment and strong attendance, and young people are back where they need to be in order to begin the journey of recovery out of the pandemic. Most of all today, however, I want to thank the student we are celebrating, Trevanna Lewis. By getting vaccinated, you not only protected your own health, but you have helped protect the health of your classmates, your teachers, your family, and the broader community. On behalf of Mayor Bowser and the whole district, I want to express our gratitude to you and your family. Thank you. Maybe best of all, of course, by getting vaccinated, you became eligible for and ultimately won $25,000 scholarship. And so I encourage all DC youth. You can cry. If I had won $25,000, I would cry. So we thank you for your leadership, and I encourage all DC youth who are eligible, 12 and older, to get vaccinated in the way Trevanna has to protect us all. Now, students who get their first shot at one of the 3 giveaway sites can still receive a free pair of AirPods or a $51 gift card. So there are still incentives. And if you want to find your nearest location, just go to vaccinate.dc.gov. With that, I'll now turn the floor over to Acting Superintendent Christina Grant from OSSI. Christina?
Air fives. That's a new thing for us to learn. Good morning, everyone. Oh, I love being with scholars and students. I don't know that many of you can appreciate just how happy we are that we're gathered together in school and that we get a chance to see all of you. The last 18 months has taught us so much, but the most important thing it's taught us is there's actually nothing better than school. And you might not want to admit it, but you know, I'm looking in your faces, you know that school, right? I was a high school principal, and even as you all are going through all you experience, the safest place, best place that will love you, challenge you, push you, and sometimes annoy you is school. And so it is worth acknowledging the efforts of our dear Mayor, Muriel Bowser, and all who have come together and really, really worked to make sure that we could sit today inside of school with all of you focused on your learning. Because let's face it, if you all are going to be the digital pioneers, if you all are going to be the innovators and make sure that we, us old folks, are taken care of, that all starts here in school. And so it really warms my heart to be here. I will try to get through my remarks without being emotional, but to the CEO and founder of this school, Michelle Ashton, thank you for everything you have done for these children. Thank you for everything you have done in public education, and personally, thank you for everything you've done for me. I've known Michelle over 20 years, and I wouldn't be standing here today if it were not for your leadership and for you to take the charge to say yet once again, I'm going to open another school and open the school in our nation's capital and call and draw a line around innovation. This is a school and a model that our city needs, and you all as children are yet to see. what you will experience having this education. And so thank you for your service. I do want to acknowledge quickly some individuals from my team at OSSI. First, Dr. Heidi Schumacher. She is our Assistant Superintendent of Health and Wellness. Before you walk out this room today, say thank you, Heidi. Everyone, try it with me. Thank you, Heidi. Okay, because here's the thing. So Heidi has written every piece of health guidance. She's given every time a school is like, hey, a child sneezed, what do I do? Hey, I think we have to close for 2 minutes and come right back. This work has been led from the start of the pandemic to right this second by Dr. Heidi Schumacher and her team. She is not only a doctor giving advice to us at OSSI, but she is a practicing doctor in clinics serving children. And I need you all to understand that it's unique to have a doctor working for a state education agency, and it is a critical reason why we are here today. The next person I want to acknowledge quickly is our General Counsel, Sarah Jane Foreman. Attached to all of this was a lot of legal work and policy, and Trevana, I know you want to be a lawyer, and so though you are shy and you don't want to talk, I do want to make sure that you and Mom have direct access to our general counsel. We'd love to take you to lunch, and even if you won't talk to us here, I know Sarah Jane is definitely committed to making sure that you just not want to be a lawyer, but you have a path to becoming one. So I want to acknowledge those folks on my team. Now, all of that, we know that the coronavirus is, a part of our life and will be with us, hopefully not for long, but they still have not left our midst. We know that you took a courageous step, both in your health and in your education, in deciding to get the vaccine. So, Mom, thank you for supporting that. For all of you, there is nothing more important than you can do right now than to take your shot and then go home and tell 5 other people to take their shot. It is the only way we can stop the spread of the coronavirus. And I know we are excited to talk about the scholarship, but I do want to step back again and really call out the tremendous leadership of Mayor Bowser and the Bowser administration. There are very few cities that are saying we're going to incentivize our children to take the shot. We're going to make sure that you get gift cards and AirPods and $25,000 scholarships for college. So we can actually make the direct connection between your health and your education. You being healthy and coming to school helps pave the way for you then to get to college, and now you, Trayvana, have money to pay for it. And so with that, I'd love for you to come up. I'd love for us to cheer and make a lot of noise. Allow me to formally give you this very big check. And we gotta help, come on, I don't know, y'all, these are your classmates. Help her get to the microphone. She can do it. Aww. Aww. She's got it. She's got it. Woo! Nice work. Come on, I got you. Just give to me. All right, let's turn around. Mom, come up. Princess Michelle, come on up. Deputy Mayor, join us over here. You're good. Let me pull your mask up. Pull your mask up a little. Hold on, let me put mine on. All right, one more time. Let's give a good cheer. Thank you. One more time. She did it. You got it, daughter. You got it. You got it. Does she? Do you want to say something, Trevana? Yes. All right, everyone. We're going to do this as a group. Come on, friends.
Bryson, I want you to do it for me. And yes. Introduce yourself. Introduce her.
Come on, you guys can do it.
Well, congratulations. Well, hello, I am Bryson Townsend, as one of Trayvana's fellow classmates. This is Madison Mackey. And in her words, she says she would like to thank her mother and Digital Pioneers Academy, my doctor, and the mayor for this scholarship. Last year, I was in remote school. It was really challenging. It was hard because I could not speak with my teachers. It was hard to get help. I miss being able to go out and see people and be free. I want to make myself safe from COVID and disgrace the challenge of getting sick. I have a pre-existing condition. I work with my doctor to make sure that the vaccination was safe. I think other students should get the vaccine because it makes it safe and safer for everybody. Now that I am vaccinated, I started high school at a new school, Digital Pioneers Academy. I can now go in person. I like my teachers. I can now get the help that I need. I love DPA. It feels like all of my classmates' phone numbers, and we have supported each other. I've met new friends now that I am in person, and I would like to think that everybody should get vaccinated.
Stay up with me while I finish my remarks? Come on, Trayvon. We're going to do this part together. All right. So, you did the right thing for yourself, and we are thankful. And we really do encourage all of the students, not just in this school, but across all of the district, to take the shot. It is the best way to ensure we stop the spread and to make sure we keep our schools healthy, safe, and open. Again, I do want to thank Mayor Muriel Bowser for making all of this possible. And honestly, Mache, if this is the beginning of the culture that you have built at this school, we are yet to see the magic that's coming out of Digital Pioneers Academy. Thank you for having us here today, and congratulations once again.
Okay, great. I just want to say that ends our official presentation. I want to thank everyone for being here, but I got to be really, really honest. I did not know that Dr. Shoemaker was in the room. What Dr. Grant said about Dr. Shoemaker does not do any justice to her leadership in the city during this time. I know page 9 word for word, and I know that she wrote page 9 word for word in terms of the guidance. And so I just want to, you get like an Air 30 at least for the hard work that you have done. So please, let's give Dr. Shoemaker an Air 30 for her leadership. And I'm going to give you an air hug, too, because honestly, I do know page 9. You took lemons and made lemonade, and that's what we do here at DPA. I want to thank everyone for coming. I want to encourage everyone to take the shot. And with that, let's make sure every scholar is on the path to college, to career, and to leading their very best life. And it starts with being in school with adults and teachers who love them and care for them. Thank you very much. And with that, that ends the show. We're going to get if the DPA team could come up, that would be great for a photo. Yes. All right.